themselves time and time again. Going to Trophy's Edge for this first one. We haven't seen as much from this map as we normally would. You know, I'm going to mention it. Those floating platforms are definitely going to play a role in all of this. Motz having a very aggressive perk spread there. Looks like Shaggy specking a bit more into survivability. They'll spec into the projectile. We will see if we get any more value from that. But the floating platforms, I feel like they favor Harley more often than not with the use of her bot. So we'll see how that goes.
Honestly, I feel like it goes both ways because Shaggy has a really good trap on those platforms as well. If Harley just ends up in the wrong place, the platforms are a really easy way for Shaggy to catch Harley in a way that Harley can't respond. But now we see Motz under pressure, getting those early hits. Ooh, getting a quick 92. Shaggy needs to fight back, finding a couple of stray hits, but not quite even up the damage count.
No, a very good opening from Motz here, gets a very, very early lead, and now it is Shaggy who needs to try and slowly claw this back. Did have the beginning of a very nice combo there, but the bomb did interrupt, very well placed from Motz. However, stunned with the hammer, allows for that window for ChrXhaun to come in and get a beautiful uppercut elimination. Harley is going to answer back, but the super kick doesn't quite get eliminated by the slugger. I think a little too close to central. Again tries to land that super kick, but Motz has the answer for it. Uses the supercharge to stay on the edge of the map, stay alive. But Motz able to get the elimination, waiting for it there. A beautiful execution of the edge guard. Back to 0-0 for the second stock. And again, Motz having to deal with an aggressive Shaggy opening. Sets up with the bomb, does detonate on both of them. Well, ChrXhaun again has that slight advantage going into stock 2.
It is actually really interesting to see the way that ChrXhaun is using the Shaggy neutral key to bait out Motz into an off-stage battle. But then Motz also knowing that it is a bait, use that knowledge to kind of force Chris to fight his way back onto the stage. You can see that despite there being a 30% difference, that they both are respecting each other quite a bit because these stocks are basically. And as we see Shaggy finding his way back onto the stage. Ooh, able to dodge the bat bomb, but now Harley has to fight her way back over the ledge. Able to do so with the stare, but good step back gives Shaggy the opportunity to close out that second stock.
Again, that deadly uppercut, that almost guaranteed uppercut, not able to dodge out of the bat bomb the second time around. That puts him in a very dangerous position. He is able to break through the Harley and get his combo off once again. He's doing very well at dodging all of these attacks, building up a lot of insurance. There's the elimination from Motz to try and even up the matchup. 2 stocks down apiece, halfway through our time. We've seen Motz get very quick, very early eliminations. We may need to see that here if he wants to take this first point in the series. Try and win this finals matchup. We could be seeing the setup for it here. Does get Shaggy very close to the edge. But the uppercut from out of nowhere, getting underneath Harley. A beautiful dodge. Gets that first point, does ChrXhaun. A beautiful, beautiful beginning to this series.
Man, really, really clutching out that game 1. Able to find that beautiful kill at the end. Now, Motz did adjust his bat bomb timing, did make a lot of small adjustments that worked out in his favor, just weren't quite enough. A couple whiffs here and there were enough for ChrXhaun to take advantage and close out the game. Now, Motz is going to make the necessary adjustments, or needs to make the necessary adjustments to close out this game, but that was a very close bout.
Incredibly close, incredibly close. Motz now with a very aggressive opening. A switch up from round 1. Going in and almost immediately looked like they were going for that elimination. gets that extra explosion stack that we were looking for a lot earlier in the tournament's life cycle. And now Motz did try and secure that edge guard, we see, but Shaggy was able to get around it using his sort of bicycle mid-air kick. As a bit of a versatility play there. Harley is still ahead, gets Shaggy over 100 heat, gets him very, very close to kill range. That bat bomb could be dangerous. Shaggy is able to avoid it, looks for another uppercut, not quite enough damage dealt to get the elimination on Harley, but very, very close to 100. Shaggy is able to stay alive, but Motz took the risk, went in, and it paid off with the elimination. Gets that stock, and Shaggy immediately evens it up one apiece.
That is crazy. I really felt like more of this match has been played off stage than on stage so far. As you know, Motz is getting this early lead on the second round of stocks already. As Shaggy needing to use his movement to avoid the jacket, avoid the bat bomb. But now it's evened up. Harley finding some really quick combos, trying to bring Shaggy up into kill percent, but he's unable to quite do it over and over again, whiffing that Sair, almost letting Shaggy open up a combo opportunity, but now it's just poking out between the two, a little bit more defensively than the first stock. Just fishing for some strong hits. Shaggy at 2%. Scary. As the up attack connects, allowing for the detonation of that bomb, allowing Motz to close out his second stock. We return to ChrXhaun.
We're seeing a lot of these stock returns, incredibly even skill sets here, very close damage levels throughout the entirety of this bout. It does allow Motz trying to get ahead once again, but always Shaggy has the answer for it. They aren't often more than 20 damage apart. This could go either way, as that second Jack in the Box is sort of used to stall out Shaggy a little bit, it looks like. Here comes the bat bomb once again, but Shaggy able to get over it. Harley now attaching it to herself, not able to get much value from it. Shaggy looks for the knee and doesn't land it. These two are dancing around each other a lot, playing it very careful. They know that as soon as the combo gets started, it could be the end of days for either of them. Motz is the one that tries to land it initially. Again, Shaggy's versatility in dodging is able to get him away from it. But that bat bomb could light him up at the end, and it does. And Motz runs away with the second round.
What awareness. He waited for ChrXhaun to dodge into the corner, knowing that ChrXhaun was aware that that bat bomb explosion would combo into the bat, into the kill. Waited for the Shaggy to panic just a little bit, just a tiny bit, and allowed Harley to close out the second game, bringing the score to 1-1.
Going back over the trophies for the third one. I'm so sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I was just like trying to breathe because like every time something happens, it's so quick. It's so quick. I have to hold my breath, and just watching these two players really just scrap it out. You can tell every time that the stock's taken, another one is taken immediately after, evening it up over and over and over again, no matter who gets how big of a lead. And that is the kind of winners final that we're experiencing today, as this time Motz gets that early lead, unable to connect with the bat bomb, trying to find a quick combo, unable to get the explosion, just right there. Ooh, tries to catch ChrXhaun out of that dodge, but not able to secure the stock, unable to do much about ChrXhaun's charge there. But now they're back on stage. ChrXhaun at 114, but gets the first hit. Motz is doing a really good job of playing a little bit more patiently. Trying to find the kill in a clean fashion. Unfortunately, that really hurts so much. Oh, but able to close out that first stock. Early lead goes to Motz, so finally it might be returned quickly.
Looks like Shaggy was looking for some kind of uppercut there to try and even out the stocks, but Motz has the answer for it. A beautiful dodge gets him away from the hammer. Again, spending a lot of time off of the stage, playing around the edge. Shaggy does not secure the edge guard on this occasion, and Harley uses that to her advantage, is able to land the bomb, and again, trying to start stacking up those ticks for the confetti explosion. There it is, and bounces into the hammer and the jack-in-the-box as well. Shaggy being bounced around the stage, tried to go for the supercharge, but Motz timed it perfectly. The end of the animation was caught by the hammer. Motz now 2 stocks up, still not at 100 heat. Shaggy already up at 40, trying to dodge around Motz as best they can, but Motz setting them up. Again, not securing that edge, trying to play it safe. Goes for the Motz special. Shaggy able to get the height to avoid it, but is in kill range. Motz now trying to look for Shaggy on the edge of that map, trying to secure the elimination. Shaggy just able to stay alive, but it was only a matter of time. Motz gets a 2nd point and is 1 match away from winning this final.
I wasn't expecting a runaway game like that. Motz really deciding that I can't handle the close games. I need this to be a stomp. That was 1, 2, 3 stocks taken for Motz in a row, and you know, I'm sure that ChrXhaun can do the same back, but when Motz is on a roll, it's very hard to stop his momentum. It's kind of like the Juggernaut. You know, it starts going, at a certain point you're not stopping him.
No, you've absolutely nailed it on the head there, going into round 4, back into Sky Arena. Looks like Shaggy went for that opening, immediately launching in, hits it the 2nd time around, and Harley doesn't get any value off of the bat bomb. Does try and answer back, however, gets a very beautiful hammer shot there, and incredibly well landed. The bomb does detonate on Shaggy on this occasion, and there's the confetti explosion again. But looks like the jack-in-the-box prevents Shaggy from getting the proper edge guard, but incredibly early elimination with the uppercut, and ChrXhaun runs away with the initial stock.
I like Motz trying to bait out the super team, able to do so. Shaggy loses his charge, but able to use it to get a bunch of damage immediately. But this jab combo, or the combo that starts off on the jab there, really doing a lot of damage. It's a full stock up. This is completely opposite of game 1 so far, but Chris needs to close out the 2nd stock as soon as possible to maintain his lead. Able to do so. Harley at 7th, but we've seen Motz kill as early as 5. So we know that Chris is being a little bit careful, just trying to not let Harley get any full stock lead up. 1 more stock to go in this game 3 for Harley, but she needs to take 2 stocks herself to close out the set, but Chris is wanting to see a game.
You've got it there, and what we do know, Motz can get eliminations very quickly, but so can Chris, able to get them efficiently, and like a flash of lightning, the bomb does connect with Shaggy, and those ticks on the confetti explosion do start to build up once again. He is able to dodge away from the end of the combo, though perhaps keeps himself alive just a little bit longer. Harley looking for that elimination. Shaggy does stay alive once again, hangs out on the edge. Harley was waiting for it though, able to get that confetti detonation. Is Motz going to be able to stay alive with 70 heat? Going to try and build up a little bit of damage here. We could be looking for one of those early health eliminations that Motz is known for, but Shaggy knows he can just play it safe, secure that edge, and he should be able to secure himself another round. Both of these guys want to make it through to grand final advantage. An uppercut is able to finish it off. The damage deficit was just too much, and Chris is going to force us into game 5.
Good adjustments from Chris, able to take advantage of those Motz timings of pulling out the bat bomb, dropping the Jack in the Box, and as soon as those go on cooldown, using the aggression that Shaggy's so well known for, and cleaning up stocks, maintaining basically a full stock lead the entire time up until the very last hit. We're going into game 5 of winners finals. Winner of this goes into grand finals, winner side having that advantage, and the loser has to try again. As we're going into game, both these players, I'd be nervous as hell, especially knowing that the person across from you, hypothetically, is such a strong player and is able to take stocks quite literally out of nowhere.
I believe this is Chris's first time in upper final, so they have a lot to prove here. Everything on the line. We have come down to the final round. Looks as though, again, a very even opening into this final set. Able to get that ignite off now, chipping away at Shaggy. Harley playing very, very aggressively, trying to get those bombs as much as possible. Another very intimidating hammer shot. Shaggy trying to answer back, but those flying platforms are running a little bit of interference. Harley able to dodge out of the final uppercut, stay alive in this matchup. Gets the bat, but once again Shaggy is just able to stay alive. And now Shaggy looks like gonna try, not gonna secure the edge, playing it safe in center stage, but the bomb detonation is gonna get the first stock on Motz's side here. Shaggy answers back with a knee of his own, the ironclad knee of Shaggy. One stock apiece, 5 minutes 40 on the clock.
That is Shaggy's prerogative. Going to hit you with a stray hit and is going to kill you either which way. Motz putting up the pressure already, bringing Shaggy up to 50%, but not getting much more off of that bat bomb. Trying to use your Jack in the Box to extend the combo, unable to do so as we get a big reversal from Chris. Both of them are hunting for a strong hit leading into a combo, but unable to do so. Back and forth. Jack in the Box opens up for Motz to go for the kill. Unable to quite get there. He's able to find the nair though, closing out that second stock, getting that early lead that Motz so desperately wants.
Once again, just a lot of value from that Jack in the Box. Now Motz forcing them onto the edge of the stage. Shaggy trying to find that uppercut, trying to find that elimination again and again. Motz just keeping the distance. There it is, they're able to land it. Not quite able to get the elimination. Motz just trying to get as much insurance as they can at this point. Throws the bat bomb to try and create a little bit of space. We see the projectile from Shaggy, but Motz lined up the bat bomb perfectly there. And Shaggy hits the knee, but again, Motz able to just stay alive. Just able to keep in it, it seems. Looks for the downward spike, but does not hit it. Gets those stacks of ignite. Another knee from Shaggy, but Motz just refuses to go down. Finally, the knee is able to get the secured elimination, but 103. Motz is looking to end it. There is the bat swing, and Motz has cleared